Out rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy Coach Malachi in the building. And we back. True Media Podcast. We back up in this bitch like Kool-Aid and water. You dig? True. And today's topic is a continuation of yesterday's topic. And the topic that was probably the day before that. You get what I'm saying? Because as of right now, there's two fighters that are the hottest names in the algorithm in the sport of boxing, American boxing right now. And those two fighters are, drum rolls please, Adrien the Problem Broner and Claressa the Gwat Shields. I think both of them are from the Midwest. I want to see Detroit. Is Detroit Central Standard Time? I think Michigan is Central Standard Time. I know Ohio is. So both are from the Midwest. I think Michigan is the Central Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, both of them are from, you get what I'm saying? One is, oh my God, his first love is what they say, the devil's love potion. His first love is, his first love is the bottle. Yeah, I know how that's going to turn out because I don't, my brother went out that way, man. And, I know how that's going to turn out. I don't seen that movie before. I don't seen that movie there before. The drunk. I don't seen that movie there before. The drunk. I don't seen that one before. I know how that ends. I know how that story ends. You know what I notice about the internet too? The internet is, I tell my partners all the time, I say, look, man, y'all don't want to get on that shit. Because just how we grew up and just how we perceive the world is the total opposite of the internet. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that just, I'm saying, well, not internet, social media. I don't want to say that. I mean, social media. So, you got two aspects of social media. You have the aspect that advertising agencies like mine, Tampa Automation AI, look at and use. But then I'm in both worlds. I'm on both sides. Cause I'm on the advertising and marketing side. But then I'm on the entertainment, social media, the gang goofy shit side as well. True. I remember started this channel. We got a boxing criteria. For those who don't know. Yeah, we got a boxing criteria. Well, I have a boxing criteria anyway. My boxing criteria, and I let this establish when I started this channel, my boxing criteria for how I judge anything boxing as it relates to rankings, who you think the best, this and that. This is how I these are my 5 points. What was the level of competition that the guy fought? How many top 10 fighters did have you fought? What was the level of competition that you fought on a consistent basis? How many top 10 fighters have you fought? If you was in the weight division for a long time, did you dominate the weight division? And the only way to dominate the weight division, you got to fight everybody in the weight division. Not everybody, but fight all the top guys. How many career-defining fights have you had? And did you fight the best in the division? That's my boxing criteria. Also, we got something called the commandments. And let me see. Do I have the commandments? I think I had the commandments on my, let me see. Let me see. I thought I had it on my page, because I could have swore I created a PDF. I could have swore I created a Word document for it. Because I said, man, I got tired of trying to find this shit on my page. I could have a Word document, but that's okay. But I had the commandments. And what I noticed that, and I predicted in 2022, I said, man, the way I see this shit boxing going, when I see this shit going, when I saw the Jake Paul move and I saw how big and popular he was, he is and was at that time, I said, yeah, man, I see. And I saw a lot of the arguments and the talking points that was going on Twitter and on different YouTube channels and spaces, and niggas threatening dudes, and they do a lot of threatening in the gaming world. So motherfucker putting, like grown men crashing out digitally over another grown man. That shit never made any sense to me. But I come from a different era, so even though there are some niggas that come from my era that be on that bullshit as well. But however, them the exception. Those guys are the exception to the rules. They not the norm. So, and I realized, I said, you know what, the fan base that's here now, they don't give a damn about no boxing criteria, nor commandments. Their criteria is meat riding, capping, fanning out, how many followers you got on social media? Is you popping? Is you popping? It ain't got shit to do with boxing. It's everything the opposite of that. True. So I realized, so I've come to the conclusion, I'm like, oh, you know what? Oh, okay, so this what it is. So this what it is now. This what they want? Okay, all right, cool. Okay, if this what they want, one thing about me, I can make adjustments. To this day. I can make adjustments. I said, oh, this what they want? Oh, okay. You notice the two motherfuckers that's the hottest names in boxing in America. Because I can't speak about it in Japan and in the UK, but I'm saying in America, the two hottest names, they not hot for their boxing. Like, no one is talking about who Claressa Shields fought in her last fight. Don't nobody even know who that bitch was. We forgot all about. No, she fought Franchon Cruz. We remember her because Franchon Cruz got a little notoriety. But I'm saying people don't forget all about that. And then the fight before Franchon Cruz, we don't know who the fuck that was. Ain't nobody talking about none of that. And Adrien Broner, they talking about him being what he always been. Boy, that boy AB a fool. Boy, AB dropped, dog. Man, I'm happy to see AB back on top. You know the crazy part about it? Motherfuckers saying that they happy to see AB back on top. This man is displaying his drunkenness and showing his actual impulses. Hold on. Let me write this down. I gotta say this right here for the men and the women. Hold on. Hold on. I had to write that down for my ADD kick in, because this is important what I want to talk about. You know my ADD don't kick in, and y'all already know I'm on that sticky again. Hey, okay. Hey, you already know that.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
You know, and I realized, so anyway, damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Well, I know what I wanted to talk about, but I forgot what I was talking about. Damn, I just interrupted myself to write down what I wanted to talk about in the future, but I forgot what I was currently talking about. Can anyone in the chat tell me what I was talking about? Shout out to Amaro. Anybody, because I just forgot. Shout out to Schoolo. Yeah, hey man, look here, man. Don't laugh at me, dog. Don't laugh at me. Shout out to Dr. Boston. Don't laugh at me, dog. Right now, I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all help me out. I'm trying to figure it out. Miss Didi. All right, what they say? Yeah, Adrien Broner. Okay, cool. Good looking out, Carl. Good looking out. Adrien Broner. People looking at AB like AB back, he back on top because they looking at it from a monetary standpoint. They looking at it from an entertainment value standpoint. He happy. That's how they looking at it. I'm looking at it like, man, AB ain't back on top. AB is on the bottom. He is as low as you can get right now. But the internet see AB, they say he on top because he hooked up with a streamer from Tampa, Florida that live here. Jitterbug named Dean the Great. His last name is Shabazz. So I say, damn, I know for a fact by his last name being Shabazz, his birth name being Shabazz, I know for a fact that his parents came from the Nation of Islam. So I really want to meet that young man just on the strength of that. His parents came from the Nation of Islam because the Shabazz, the only people who was using Shabazz was the NOI in the first resurrection. But that's another story for another day. So the internet look at any nigga who have some type of fame or notoriety and making a little money as being on top. That's the internet. But this man is a drunkard. His liver is probably screaming for help. It might come up time where he have a cirrhosis of the liver for alcohol poison. But the internet say he on top. True. That's what I'm talking. I said, okay, they like the gang goofy shit. Okay, cool. Well, let's give them gang goofy. Let's give them gang goofy then. That's what they won't give. Give the people what they want. Who am I to argue with the people? That's what they won't give to them. They want swine, feed them swine. So anyways, so back to what I was saying. So that's how they look at it. I'm gonna read this opening monologue, but I'm gonna let some more people come in here because I want to talk to the sisters in the chat and I want to talk to the brothers. The sisters and the brothers. Because there's this one caller. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to throw them under the bus, but y'all gonna pretty much figure out who I'm talking about. When he calls the show, when he speaks, I mean, criticism is one thing, because of behavior that you see. But when you're willing to openly lie to make up, to support your narrative or speak about a certain woman who you don't know, not from a character standpoint. I can see if this woman had character flaws or whatever, and I get that. But I hear the hostility. I hear the hostility in his voice. I say, damn, and that sounds so familiar. And I'm gonna address that. I'm finna lay y'all with some game. See, one thing about me, man, Coach Malachi don't fuck with lames. The reason why I don't give a damn about what I say, I stand on anything I say, is because I'm a grown-ass man. I don't try to appease other grown-ass men. I'm into women. I care nothing about being a nigga friend. I got enough friends. And I care nothing about fitting in no one else's circle. Fuck your circle. All I care about is what's going on TMP, True Media Podcast. That's it. Anything else is uncivilized. True. When I drop these, listen, when I drop these phone lines, a lot of these cunt cooch ass niggas won't even call the show. I'm talking about the ones who say they got a problem with me. The cunt coochies don't call. I've been doing this shit for 5 years, dog. Over 5 years. 5 years and 5 years and going on 6 months. Going on 5.5 years. I'm battle tested. I done withstood the test of time. I'm undefeated and undisputed. I've seen them come, I've seen them go. I've seen the toughest digital niggas online, whoop the hardest. And I seen them fold when they favorite fighter lose. I seen the most aggressive fan bases, and I have destroyed every last one of them. From the Deontay Wilder fan base, and I'm a Wilder fan. From the Tank Davis fan base, and I'm a fan of Tank. From the Canelo Alvarez fan base, I'm a fan of Canelo. From the Ryan Garcia fan base, I don't like Ryan Garcia. From the Teofimo Lopez fan base, don't like him neither. From the, it don't matter. And now the Gwat fan base. I like, listen, bro, I don't, you know what I mean? This shit is too easy for me. True. It's just too easy. Especially when you're dealing with a bunch of low IQ, emotional betas and hood rats. You know, a beta and a hood rat can't beat me doing nothing but beta behavior and hood rat behavior. That's it. That's all. I don't mind offending a nigga. Shit, a nigga or a woman. I don't mind offending you. And guess what? You ain't never got to worry about Coach Malachi apologizing. Because anything that I'm right about, I'm never going to apologize. The only time I will apologize is if I'm wrong about something and I'm publicly wrong about it. Then, or if I wrong somebody publicly, then it's only right to correct that wrong publicly. And I don't have a big enough ego not to do that. Because there were times I said, it was times I came on the show and apologized. Yeah, I probably wrong about this. I apologize about that. Yeah, I've done that before. I ain't got no ego like that. But I stand on what I stand on. You dig? So, let's get into the show. Did Claressa Shields do the right thing by slapping Alycia Baumgardner over her Papoose comments? You know, there was an old video that's circulating about, I think she said this shit about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, something like that. Well, Alycia Baumgardner was talking about, yeah, man, she, Claressa Shields needs some real people in her life that's going to pull her up on game and pull her coat. She messing with a married man and talking about that's her boyfriend. How the hell another married man, your boyfriend, this and that. So this is what Alycia Baumgardner said a couple of years ago. So people talking about that, right? And yeah, she came there to straighten her about what she said and this and that. Now, I had no idea when we did this show yesterday that this incident started because Claressa was checking Alycia Baumgardner about Papoose. When I went back and listened to the video, that's what she said. Keep my relationship out your mouth. Keep Papoose name out your mouth. This and that. Don't be talking about my relationship. You know what I mean? Don't be talking about, don't be doing that. So I was like, oh, and then I heard that. Then they were going back and forth. I said, then shout out to the sister who called yesterday from Detroit. Her name is Star. I haven't forgot her name. Shout out to Star because Star called and told me, yo, coach, you got to go back and listen to it. She was stepping to her about Papoose, her married boyfriend. True. I said, oh. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Anyways, let me read the opening monologue. I got to get a little bit closer because, my eyes are kind of low. Since the fallout from Claressa Shields' infamous slap with Alycia Baumgardner, information came out about what the incident was all about. Star from Detroit, shout out to you, sis. Star from Detroit called the show yesterday, and she educated me, but I like to say educated. She educated me on what really happened. You know what I mean? So when I went back and watched the video and listened to the video, Claressa Shields happened to, she happened to go to the MVP after party where Alycia Baumgardner was at and VIP and stuff like that. And, you know, she just so happened to pull up there. Nigga told me she was invited. I said, who invited her? Nah, she was invited, dog. She was invited. I said, who invited her? True. I know, put it this way. I know. Nah, dog, Jake Paul invited her, dog. Jake invited her. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. Anyway, my ops can't invite me nowhere. That's like Mama Holyfield inviting me to come somewhere and I show up. Why you here, coach? Well, Mama Holyfield invited me. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Nigga, fuck Mama Holyfield. I ain't going nowhere. No, what, nigga, I don't fuck with, invite me to. That don't even make no goddamn sense. So when I saw the video, when she stepped to her about Pap, I say, boy, I think, you know what, every man, I don't want to say every man, but I say this, every hood nigga, because I don't think every man want that, but every hood nigga who bought that life, that's the type of woman you need on your side right there. Every hood nigga who bought that life, you need that strong black woman like Claressa Shields. She's stepping by her man. You say anything, I don't know. I can't name one song this nigga made. I really don't know what he's famous for. But outside of being, I saw him on the Drama King. I know he's a hell of a freestyle artist. I give him that. He's the best at it. You know, he lyrical assassin. I give him all that. But in spite of that, you know, I can't tell you what song the nigga made. And he got big being with Remy Ma on Love and Hip Hop. Or some of that song. So I guess whatever show they had. And guess what? I commend him. Because Papoose is I'm gonna tell you something, dog. I take my hat off to you, Pap, because I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. When Remy Ma did all that time in prison, she said, goddamn it, you was coming up there every day. When she was in Rikers Island, she said you were coming up there every day for like 3 years straight or something like that. And I don't know if they was messing around prior to Rem going to prison. I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, I'm like, nigga, every day, shit, nigga. But I take my hat, but I salute you. I salute. You get what I'm saying? I salute you, dog, because but I don't know, boy. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, every day. So that nigga was going. She said she had to tell him. She said he was coming up there so much. I just got tired. Like, my nigga, stop coming up here so much. She got out. I guess they was supposed to be. They get on Beyonce and Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know. I ain't never really heard him talk. He don't really say much. I'm talking about him when he rapping, but he don't really say much. It's like the woman, and like every woman in his relationship do all the talking. I've been noticing that. Well, you know, I gotta go back and look at. When he was with Remy Ma, I gotta go back and look at how it was. But for a fact, what I'm saying right now, you know, Claressa, I gotta pronounce her name right. She definitely is, you know, like, yeah, goddamn it. And another goddamn thing, Pat, what you want, Pat? What you want, Pat? What you want? Don't worry about it. I order for you. I know what you like. Anyway, yeah, listen. Light skin girl, come here, light skin girl, come here. How long you been working here? I've been working here for about 6 months. 6 months, huh? Yeah, you look broke and dusty. How you doing? How you doing, Claressa? You know, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, offend you. I meant to recognize you when I saw you. How you doing? Oh, you know who I am? Yeah, I know who you is. You want a picture with me? Huh? Come, hey, Pat, give her the phone. Give her the phone. No, I ain't really asking no picture. Now, come on, you can take a picture. You ain't got to be modest. Come on, you ain't got to be modest. I'm gonna give you a tip. True. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, my Claressa Shields impersonation is so spot on. To this day. It's so spot on. Boy, listen. I might have to do a show. With my Claressa Shields and Mama Holyfield voice. We probably need to just do a whole skit. I need to do an entire skit of Mama Holyfield and Claressa Shields arguing with each other on the telephone. True. I can do it right now, just on the fly, because I'm that talented. You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, y'all remind me to do that. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. Can't believe this shit. Pap, sit right there. I'm finna check this little shout nigga right now. Hello? Yeah, let me speak to that bitch ass nigga Mama Hofield. This is wait a minute, stop. Don't call me that. Who is this? You know, you goddamn it, you know who this is. This the Gwat. I'm Claressa Shields. Goddamn it. What you said about my man Papoose? Wait a minute, stop. Wait a minute. Floyd, wait a minute. It's Claressa, it's the Gwat. She's calling with that masculine energy. Stop it. Wait a minute, son. Wait a minute. My son. Wait right there, son. Wait. Goddamn it, who you talking to? You still talking to that grown ass boy? That grown ass boy still live with you? Yes, he lives with me. He's my son. I breastfed him. His frontal cortex is not developed yet. I don't want to hear that goddamn frontal cortex shit. What you said about my man? When I see you, I'm gonna slap you. I ought to slap that other red hoe, Alycia. I'm gonna slap your ass too. True. Yeah, just like that, on the spot. Mama Hofield and Claressa Shields having a debate about boxing. Hey, bro, who Lord have mercy, boy, y'all know me, man. I am the king, man. Anybody can get it.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I do not give a if I do not give a fuck was the image you are looking at him. Gotta drink some tea. If I don't give a fuck was the image, are you looking at him? Team fuck the other side. I got a t-shirt called Team Fuck the Other Side. You get what I'm saying? I swear to God, I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. Team Fuck the Other Side. Anyways. As I said before, when I went back and listened to the video, Claressa Shields just so happened to, you know what I mean? She stepped to it, she asked about Pap. Keep my relationship name out, keep Pap out your mouth. Don't be saying that about my relationship. Old pussy asshole. You better ask somebody about me. I'm for Flint. You know? Bitch, I got 2 gold medalists. I'm the Gwat. You know what I mean? Layla Ali ain't never been, she ain't got no gold medals. She ain't got no gold medals. I'm like, Claressa, you do know that they didn't have women's boxing in the Olympics when Layla Ali and Ann Wolf was boxing. Oh, they didn't? No, they didn't. Oh, well, anyways, if they did, she wouldn't have won 2 gold medals. I said, damn, this bitch don't like nobody. She don't like Layla Ali. She don't like Alycia Baumgardner. She don't like J. Paul. She don't like Keith Thurman. She don't like Katie Taylor. She don't like Amanda Serrano. She don't like Savannah Marshall. She don't like, Kadeja Green, the one that got she got the brain bleed. She had a brain bleed from her last fight. She don't like her. I'm like, goddamn, who do you like? I like Papoose. Hey, shout out to Harlow Davis. I like Pap. That's all you need to know. I like Pap. You get what I'm saying? So Pap is all I need. Anyways. But you know, Claressa Shields is fighting for her man. She fighting for her man, and she don't appreciate what Alycia had to say about the Gwat's relationship in public. She said that she's sleeping with Remy Ma's husband and all that stuff there. So, you know, at that time, I had no idea that was what this whole ruckus was about. Cause I say, you know, I see the slap and all that there. She slapped the did her thing. I say, but what was it? It had to be something deeper than her just running her mouth, because Alycia Baumgardner always run her mouth, and Claressa Shields, you always run your mouth. So it had to be something deeper than that. And then when the sister Star called here, now that, you know, when the sister from Detroit called here and broke that down, I mean, I had to go back and listen to it. I say, now it's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense now. You get what I'm saying? It's starting to make sense. I get it now. Now, there was some male fan. Now, this was going on online. I got to call a spade a spade. You got people who really, you got men who really like Alycia Baumgardner because she's fine, she's pretty, she's pleasing to the eyes. I mean, to say anything other than that is just being dishonest. You get what I'm saying? She's a very attractive woman. And there's a lot of people don't like that. Now, she get a lot of likes and love and stuff on anything she posts. Motherfuckers love her. Men and women. And then Claressa Shields, she's a nice looking young lady. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, anyway, no, I'm back. I remember now. When some of these dudes, let me break this down. Some of these dudes, some of these male fans, they love this girl. Claressa Shields got an element of male fans who love her. She can't do no wrong. Alycia Baumgardner fans, they feel she can't do no wrong. So I get that. Lisa fans, Claressa Shields fans, y'all have at it digitally. But then you got this light skin versus dark skin dynamic. Because somebody is uncomfortable in their own skin. They've been through a lot growing up. They was the ugly duckling growing up. So they had to fight. And that chip is still on that individual's shoulder. So that's, that's what, that chip, because of that chip and what that person been through, which that person ain't been through no more than what anybody else been through. Whoop-de-doo. There's nothing unique about that person's situation. I grew up poor. So fucking what? There's a whole lot of niggas grew up poor. When I grew up, I ain't had nothing. So what? There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that grew up ain't had nothing. Whoop-de-doo. I came up from nothing. That's what you were supposed to do, fool. What you want, a hero cookie? You want a nigga to celebrate for some shit that you were supposed to do. I ain't had a drink today. Good, you don't need a drink. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, some male fans who can't get a beautiful woman like an Alycia Baumgardner, they have a problem with Alycia Baumgardner because of her looks. I'm finna break this down. These type of men can attract women like Alycia Baumgardner. Oh, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all ain't see this coming. When some men get rejected, especially by a beautiful woman, they tend to get hostile towards the woman. A perfect example of this is Adrien Broner. True. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. I'm gonna elaborate on it though. Did you get what I'm saying? The question that I have is this. Did Claressa do the right thing by checking Alycia Baumgardner, slapping her, over her comments that she made about Papoose, her relationship 2 fucking years ago? Let's give everybody in the chat round of applause. Only I can do this. Only I can do this on this show. Only I. You ain't gonna get this from no other boxing podcast. Only I can do this. I'm the one that's the most gifted to do it. See, I remember I told y'all the story, right? I had a homeboy named Leon. Light-skinned Leon with the green eyes. He had green eyes. We just called him cat eye. He had cat eyes, right? His eyes was green, though. From Long Beach. Listen, Leon from Long Beach. My dog. That was my dog. I ain't seen him in a long time, though. First person I ever met from California. Leon, my homeboy Leon, he was from Long Beach. Light-skinned dude, about 5'9", slim dude. Used to wear a wave cap, cut-off shorts, some bobos. Oh, he'll wear a wave cap, cut-off shorts. He'll have on a tank top, a white beater, or he'll just have on a t-shirt. Like he was at Malibu some goddamn well, you know what I mean? We used to go to this mall in Tampa called University Mall. It's still there, but it ain't popping nowhere near like it was when I was a jitterbug. And so every Saturday, everybody like going to the mall because you get to see everybody. You get to see all the people you went to school with, that you in school with. All the girls used to show up at the mall. They used to catch the city bus, or their mamas would drop them off, and they'd be in there shopping and stuff like that. The mall was the meetup spot. Before Facebook, we knew where everybody was going to meet up at to talk about what we going to talk about. This is before Facebook. You jitterbugs wouldn't understand. how we was able to communicate without, you know what I mean? How we was able to do that. So we meet up there, right? So every weekend, we used to go to the mall and try to holler at the females. When I was growing up, we say ho. We call them ho. Yeah, man, we got to go try to holler at some hoes, man. I got to see how many numbers I can get, stuff like that. So I'm trying to holler, get some phone numbers. He trying to holler, get some phone numbers. He was older than me, right? But Leon was the type of guy, he could not take rejection very well. Some of you women in the chat can relate to this. He was the type of dude, if a woman told him no, he would get mad. Fuck you in, bitch. I ain't like your ass in the goddamn way. Like, he was like how Claressa Shields be like popping her neck. He was just like that. Red dude, look like Chico, nigga look like Chico DeBarge. Yo, Chico DeBarge with the, just imagine Chico DeBarge with the green eyes. And so this the 80s. So you gotta understand, Red was in the 80s. I'm talking about it was in the 80s. Boy, I'm talking about, man, shit. Look, bro, I'm telling you, bro. The red bones, like men like red bone women. I'm telling you at that time. The most of the dark skinned dudes like red bones, stuff like that. They were popping at that time. You see what I'm saying? And then the dark skinned chicks like the red dudes. Like the red dudes. You get what I'm saying? The red dudes was always looked upon as being soft though, right? You know, I had a homeboy named Marcus, you know, and he was old soft ass nigga. Niggas used to have that wavy hair like y'all know the dude. The dude who got convicted, who got life in prison, Sean Gothright, the one that got life in prison for killing the rapper Julio. See, y'all see how wavy his hair was? My homeboy Marcus looked just like him. He looked just like Sean Gothright, but he had hazel, he had cat eyes. Nigga had long fingernails, pretty ass hands, all the hoes like Marcus. Marcus used to just be walking. The women was throwing themselves at Marcus. He was that guy. I used to just hang around a nigga just, you know. I know if I hang around Mark, the hoes gonna come, so I'm gonna get one of them. You know, I'm gonna get one at least two. You see what I'm saying? I know that I'm betting at least, I think at that time I was betting by 30%. So 30% wasn't bad. You holler at 10 and get 3, that ain't bad. 30% wasn't bad. I was betting by 30%. Marcus was betting like 90%. You know what I mean? Women was fighting over this nigga. Marcus couldn't fight though, but that's another story for another day. I knew girls used to jump red girls because they was pretty. Just used to jump them. Dead ass here when I was going to school. You know, I'm not saying that happened all the time, but yeah, like, you know, red chick getting in a fight, they gonna jump that motherfucker. They ain't like her because there was this another chick I went to school with, her name was Misha. She was red hair, cat eyes. All these motherfuckers got cat eyes. And guess what? Dudes was crazy about Misha. She was, you know what I mean? The other hoes ain't like her. Other women ain't like her. Man, fuck that old bitch, what that pussy ass hoe, because everybody like Misha. So I see this dynamic going on too. That's what I see going on. But as for the men that I was talking about, you know, you got certain men, they have so much hatred and vitriol for women, certain women, because they, especially when they get rejected. Is every woman in this chat can relate to this? How many dudes try to talk to you that you might have turned down, and as soon as you said no, they turned around and called you a bitch? F you then, bitch. All that shit there. Put the asshole. Just by a raise of hands. True. Yeah. We gonna talk real today. Y'all ain't see this coming. We gonna talk real today. Yeah, we gonna do that. Brandy got her hand up. So back to Leon. Leon was that type of dude. Leon did not like rejection. And Leon used to get mad and speak so vile with so much vitriol because of that. He didn't like rejection. Leon felt that, bitch, I'm light-skinned. My name Leon. I'm from Long Beach. I got green eyes. It's a privilege for you to talk to me. True. Sense of entitlement. And see, this is the thing, right? A person that feels entitled, that's an egotistical motherfucker. Yeah. So I see that dynamic going along with men who Because I hear when they talk about Alycia Baumgardner, the shit, this is the crazy part about it, right? I'm watching the live stream with Adrien Broner and Dean the Great. And he was trying to, kiss this corn. I think she was a corn star. I'm not sure. He was trying to kiss this chick, corn star, whatever. I don't know. And she said, no. He said, kiss for the camera. He said, no, but I kissed the chat. He said, kiss the chat. She kissed the chat. And then he got mad. I don't care nothing about these pretty bitches. Oh, I don't fuck that. Yada, yada. I'm him. So his ego got involved. And AB, because don't nobody know him in that world, he felt like because he's him in the boxing world, in the hood, in the streets, he felt like that this woman should not be turning me down because I'm him. And then he got mad and then the real him showed up. His character came out. The real him. And he got mad and was speaking very aggressive because he got mad because the chick turned him down. It's niggas like that. I grew up around them. This dude's like that. I've never done that. Because I always looked at it like this. Okay, well, if she turned me down, maybe I'm not her type. Sometimes getting turned down is a good thing. You know what I mean? Because some shit you just don't want to get caught up in. I have more yeses than nos, but I'm just saying, like, I don't take it personal. Some dudes take that shit personal. They could never get a pretty bitch. Never. So they have so much hatred and vitriol, you know what I mean? So I see that going on right now. So it's and I get it. Trust me, I get it. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of, like, if you listen to a motherfucker long enough, you start to hear a lot of their insecurities. That's why I like that. That's why I like dropping the phone lines and let a motherfucker call in. Cause you get to hear what it is in real time. Whether it's yay or nay. Did you get what I'm saying? So that a lot of that's what's going on. And I see the shit. And I'm not going to act like I don't see it. I see it. This the same old dark skin versus light skin shit all over again. The one that's pretty and fine versus the one who trying to be pretty and fine. Both of them are beautiful. But it's something my mama told me, right? My mama taught me this. My mama was born in 1944. Something she told me, because when I was young, I had what you would call a fucked up attitude. I had a fucked up attitude. Told her I was a YN. I was a YN. When I was young, I was a YN. Yeah, I was a YN. Hands down. And the dudes that was around me were YNs, because all of us was young. When I was a YN, I was a damn fool. I had to be one of the dumbest YNs in the history of YNs. But we didn't call it YNs back then. She told me, she said, you know what, son? I said, what's that? She say, your attitude make you real ugly. She say, you know why I called you ugly? Because I had, me and my mom got an argument. She say, because your attitude. You can be the most beautiful, pretty, handsome, whatever individual, woman or man in the world. But when you open your mouth and motherfuckers get to see who you really are and hear who you really are and see how you act in real time, she said that attitude make you ugly. You ain't gonna get far with that. True. Now it's hard to tell a motherfucker that who rich and got money. Hey, shout out to Rick. If a motherfucker rich and got money, there is no flaws. Because on the internet, as long as you have some type of fame or notoriety, or as long as you got some money, they look at that as being up and being successful. Like that's why I told y'all about the AB situation, Adrien Broner. They talking about some, yeah, man, AB back. He up, man. He got money again. I'm like, that man ain't back. That man still at the bottom. AB back on top. He ain't on top. He's still at the bottom. He at the bottom of a Hennessy bottle right now. You equate fame on Kick and making streaming money. You equate that with being back on top? When a nigga is killing himself in front of your eyes for your entertainment? True. Hey, shout out to Queen Brielle. I just, they want the bullshit, so I'm gonna give it to them. True. They don't want the boxing criteria. They don't want the boxing commandments. I told y'all, this is American boxing in a nutshell. If y'all want to know how popping American boxing is right now in America, we ain't talking about Japan. We ain't talking about the continent of Africa. We're not talking about Europe. We're not talking about Mexico, Canada. We're not talking about nowhere else. We're talking about right here in America. The two hottest names in American boxing are two mofos who ain't fighting right now. Claressa Shields, she hot, but ain't nobody talking about nothing she did boxing. They talking about her slapping Alycia Baumgardner. So she the hottest name for that. And AB, he the hottest name for acting a fool on the live stream. True. Look at the algorithm. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers when you talk about Claressa Shields and AB versus when you talk about the mother niggas. Rick, hey, shout out to Miss Didi. Shout out to Rick, man, Southside in this BI. Shout out to Aquila. Bro, listen. Shout out to CJ. He said I used to get turned down by one and move to a friend. I'm just saying, check this out. But listen, fam. Bro, you can't make this shit up. So one thing about me, man, I make adjustments. I'm like Floyd Mayweather. I make smart investments. Anyways, I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We did this for the hood, man. And guess what, man? You know what? I tell you what, we ain't played this one in a while. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know the coach sent you and you will receive a 10% discount. And for all of my Puerto Ricans out there, this is for you.
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Then for all the Puerto Ricans out there, and for all the YNs, for all the tough niggas, for all of you, listen, as a matter of fact, because we might have some in the boxing community, for all of you tough niggas who is trying to win the gold medal in the Real Nigga Olympics, write this number down. Sitting in any kind of jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT bail bonds and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT bail bonds at 813-231-2663. IT bail bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT bail bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Hey, Rick, when freedom is on the line, that's the funniest shit. That's the funniest shit I ever wrote. I say, when freedom is on the line, call IT. Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Yeah, man, when freedom is on the line, call IT, man. You know what I mean? You just never know. You never know. Anyways, and another thing, I want to give a shout out. Listen, I want to give a shout out to Matter of fact, where we at? Where my main man? Where my main man at? Lord, I'm at 40%. 40? Lord, I'm at 40% right now. It is what it is, man. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find the #1 hit song in the country. The #1 hit song at every liquor store, every not liquor store. The #1 hit song in every liquor store in America, Snow Bunny Love.
See your eyes shining, she's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you lose, stepping out of control. Snow Bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's so right. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my Snow Bunny love. Been party by the night. See your eyes shining. She's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you lose, stepping out of control.
We can't forget about the Snow Bunny. We like to celebrate our sisters now. We celebrate our sisters of all shapes and colors and sizes and all that stuff there. But we gotta leave some room on the plate for the Snow Bunnies.
True.
Why do I say that? Because we marched in the 60s for the right for our good brother, R.I.P. to him. That's so messed up what happened to our brother the great ancestor, Reverend Martin Luther King. But he did say that, he had a dream that one day, black boys and white black girls and white boys or black boys and white girls can hold hands together. So in today's time, we can hold hands together. Ain't got to worry about going to jail for holding hands now. We can marry. We ain't got to worry about that no more. Them days over with.
True.
You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to Brandy. Brandy sweet like candy. Brandy, let's give a shout out to the sisters. Let's see. Shout out to Brandy sweet like candy. Shout out to Kitty Boo. Who else we got? Who else here? Shout out to Nikki. Nikki's in the building. Shout out to the lovely Akila. Akila is here. Shout out to the lovely Tegra. Tegra is here. Is there anybody else missing? Let's see. Is there any more honey dips here? Because I don't want to miss no honey dips. They say, Coach, you biased when it comes to the women. I admit that.
True.
I don't deny that. One thing about me, I'm one of the most honest mofos you're gonna meet. I'm gonna just tell it like it is. Yep, you're right. Yeah, I do show the women favoritism and show no motherfucking do shit. Goddamn right. You know what I mean? You want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because I have not had a woman send me a gun emoji since I've been on YouTube. I ain't never had one told me to drop the addy since I've been on YouTube. I ain't never had one call me a coon, or Uncle Tom, or a sellout, even though Uncle Tom was the hero. So I am the historical Uncle Tom, Josiah Henson, but that's another story for another day. Let's see. I ain't never had one tell me, I got shooters, homie. I ain't never had one tell me, come to Memphis, come to Chicago. I ain't never had one threat. When I see the nigga, I'm gonna slap him. I ain't had a woman do that yet.
To this day.
Not yet, not one yet. You know what I mean? I've been on this 5.5 years. I ain't had a woman do that yet. Yeah, you get not one yet. But guess what? I don't receive gun emojis from New York. I don't receive gun emojis from Texas, Dallas in particular. I don't receive gun emojis from Baltimore. I don't receive gun emojis from probably this thing. Matter of fact, I want to say Alabama, but I can't really say that. I don't want to say Alabama because then I tell you, well, a lot of his fans, I think the ones who were sending me good emoji, they weren't from Alabama. They were from New York and Texas. They were basically New York and Texas. You get what I'm saying? So, and guess what? Do y'all want to know what I did to them? Do y'all want to know? Matter of fact, hold on. Cause I'm kind of, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm kind of, hold on. Cause I got to show y'all, cause they didn't know no better. They ain't know no better. You must don't know. You can't know. That's what I did to them.
Oh yeah. It ain't over, motherfuckers.
Came outside today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers. I live at the commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds on hundreds, yeah. What's that round my neck? Baggers on baggers on baggers, yeah. Just fucked up a check, fashion on fashion on fashion, yeah. Matching party, nothing but bitches on bitches on bitches. Bad, smoking smartish, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got on 3 tones, chocolate bit, super thick, in a
Yeah. Like Dolph said, R.I.P. the Flipper. Yeah. Nigga, I stay ready. I swear to God, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. You know what I mean? Anybody want to digitally crash out? Please do. Be my guest. You get what I'm saying? I can make it famous. Anyway, shout out to Cream.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, yeah, what it is, man. So anyway, the Gwat, the Gwat. I want to drop the phone lines because, it's so much, boy. This is the gift that just keeps on giving. Yeah, man. I just, this right here is, I guess it depends on who you talk to because again, we know a lot of people don't drew their lines in the sand, they mind made up, and that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. If they drew the line in the sand and they mind made up, then so be it. Because me as a man, I never get caught up in the emotions of another man. I'm just not. I'm gonna say what I say, stand on what I say. Whether you agree or disagree, that's fine. And whether I agree with you or disagree with you, that's fine. And that's it. Other than that, I'm not really that. I never get caught up in the emotions of another man, especially about people. And a lot of things, like a lot of these people I talk about, I met. I've been around them. Did you get what I'm saying? Been around them. So, I'm not just some motherfucker just behind the keyboard that don't go nowhere. Like y'all know me. I've been in like, how many cities we been in? I probably have been to about 10 fights over the shit. I've been to multiple fights in LA. Shout out to the boys off of Denver Lane. Shout out to Denver Lane. Texas, I've been to Texas a couple of times. Vegas, quite a few times in Vegas. I like Vegas. I like Vegas with the fights. New York one time. Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, Norfolk, Virginia, St. Louis. I got a cousin living in Kansas City right now. Some cousins live in Kansas City right now. I've been getting when I go up there, I got a spot. I got a spot to crash at. I've been Omaha. Yeah, I forgot about Omaha. Omaha, Utah, Colorado. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I been to all these places. Dolo too. You see what I'm saying? And I don't, like I said, I don't see these dudes that they be talking about. This shit is strictly in the comment section. That's it. It's bots. And I told y'all, like, when you go to these fights and you see, like, some of your favorite YouTube channels at these events, and all of us do live shows or may drop videos, whatever the case may be, there's no smoke. There's no a nigga who say, I don't like that beside nigga Coach Malachi. But when Coach Malachi go to the fight, it don't be that, yeah, nigga, I told you I ain't like you on my podcast, nigga, what's up? It don't be none of that. With nobody. Ain't nobody stepping down on Blue Blood Sports TV. Ain't nobody stepping down on 7A Sports TV or stepping down on Ron Goodall from Fight Hype or stepping down to Town Biz or ain't nobody doing that. That's why I told y'all this shit ain't real. True. She said Kitty Boo said Claressa never calls in. She just blocks people on the troll accounts. Well, you know, no, she ain't coming over. Listen, man. I don't. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Tomato Can. I don't reach out like me. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. You know, if I get the interview, cool. If not, cool. It's just my ego. Cause I don't want a nigga to think. I don't never want to see. I'm so trill with it. I'm so trill with it, right? Shout out to Miss Kitty Boo. Hold on. I'm so trill with it. That Tampa side of me, like I'm from Florida, right? And it's something that it's this thing we got in Florida. Like I don't want a nigga to think I'm dick riding. Oh yeah, nigga trying to get an interview with me, or this female boxer, he trying to get an interview with me. No, I'd rather just be a fan of yours from afar off. I like to build organic relationships. I ain't got to say pause because my mind ain't on that. But I like to build organic relationships. We get to know each other. You get what I'm saying? And then mutual love and respect. The respect got to be there. And then I like to build it like that. Every interview I've ever done, that's how it was done. It was, yeah, man, I listen to your show. Yeah, such. You know, we got to Tim Bradley, all that there. That's how that. It was never on no, hey, listen, can I get an interview with you? It was never on that. Never. You guys, any more before I ever interview, whether it was Tim Bradley, whether it was Terrence Crawford, whether it was then a couple of people passed away. Buddy McGirt, Joe Goosen, Steve Kim, Rick Glazier, Tiger Johnson, Abdullah Mason. I interviewed so many. Oscar Valdez, I interviewed so many people, bro. They'll tell you like, he ain't come like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Stitch Duran, the RIP, the legendary Tommy Brooks, legendary trainer, Dickie Woods. Come on, fam. Nah. We don't do that in this city. She said, Nikki said, what you say, Nikki? She said, yeah, it happened. It has happened. It's whooping ass left and right. Oh, okay. I don't know what you mean by it has happened, but shout out to Daniel. He said in the Dumb Texas base YouTube channel saying Crawford isn't going to be welcome and liked in Texas. Bro, the man, hey, you know the crazy part about it? Why they were saying that he was in Texas. You know, Dallas in particular. True. Dallas in particular. Dallas. So let me drop the phone line. So the question is, was Claressa Shields right? You know, you got to understand, like, she's in love with Papoose, you know, and his relationship situation. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. I mean, I don't give a damn about none of that. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna do what they want to do, whatever, right? But so I'm hearing both arguments. Like I can literally, like I'm gonna drop a video just looking at the comment section. I'm gonna do an entire comment section video on Claressa, just what people are saying. So it's a lot of engagement, a lot. So that tells me that that's the people are interested in seeing that. The numbers don't lie. So her fan base feel, yeah, she was right. They left out the part that how it all started. She's checking Alycia about Papoose. They conveniently forgot that part out. The reason why they conveniently forgot that part out, because if they admit that part, then, oh, this who started it. Cause you know that's the only time you'll go to the event of your ops, the after party. Go to the section of your ops. Because I noticed behind Alycia, there were some seats. I say, so that's VIP section. I'm finna go check that bitch about my man. You get what I'm saying? So what's she wrong in checking her about her man? She fucked up about Pap. I don't know what he did to her. He from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? They say Brooklyn niggas, they ain't really gotta do much. They just say son and done, and then the women go crazy who from Flint. True. They say all you gotta do is say son and done. You know what I'm saying? Son, call him shorty, say shorty, with the little Brooklyn accent. You know what I mean? That just make them that make the women from Flint, Michigan melt. Hey, what the sisters from Flint, Michigan at? Y'all call the show. I'm just saying, what is it? Brooklyn scene that got y'all on lock right now. Shout out to J-Rock. J-Rock, what's going on, fam? Oh, listen, hey, J-Rock, I'm finna drop these phone lines. We finna drop them early. Is she right, though? Do you guys think, look at this thumbnail, do you think that she's right? Look at the thumbnail. The real reason behind the slap, what was the real reason? Papoose playing dumb. You see on the right, Papoose act like he don't know what's going on. He said, I had no idea that's what this was about. Papoose, Claressa Shields, Alycia Baumgardner sitting there with her arms crossed. She mad because she got slapped. And then got them right here, the truth, checking the bomb, relationship drama. No, we love the drama. Gwat and Remy Ma fighting for her man. The real reason the slap happened. MVP party banned from all MVP events. And then she said right here, keep my man's name out your mouth. She representing for her man. And guess what? And she got her back up behind her. You see who here? Some of the most classiest and, the highest IQ, and you get what I'm saying? Some of the, most sophisticated and ladylike friends behind her. She was stepping in the name of love. How can you get mad at any woman who's stepping in the name of love? She's representing for her man. When I look at it that way, I say, you know what? Some of you men in the chat, you can't get your old lady to pay attention to you. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. True. You ain't got to believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Some of y'all in the chat, I don't know who that may be. And some of y'all in the chat, y'all just don't want to be bothered. I'm going to tell you younger folks the true story. When you reach a certain age, you just don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, this when you becoming an old nigga. This when you becoming an old nigga, right? When you start to get to that point. Because sometimes you can, you may not, you may be a certain age, but you ain't at that point yet. But when you start to get to that point, you'll know, because you'll be like, yeah, she fine. No, that's all right. Because you have experience on your side, so you're able to see the bullshit before it get there. You have a trained eye. Some motherfuckers ain't got no trained eye, but you have a trained eye. You know who the fuck with them, when the fuck with them, she fine, but that's gonna be a problem right there. Because over time, you have something called seasoning. The older you get, you become a little bit more seasoned. You have a lot more experience under your belt. So you see the bullshit before it get there. Same thing with women. Like, the young sisters, they'll put up with a whole lot of shit. I'm talking about wild shit. I ain't talking about like small stuff, but I'm just saying just like the AB type dudes, right? Then what's up, but them sisters who are a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more mature and all that stuff there, they just like, they see you before you get there. They see you before you get there. Yeah, this nigga, he giving me this, I want to talk, I want to holler at you energy. I notice he looking at me. And she don't look at you like, let me tell you something. When I was 16 years old, right, I dated a chick, 26. No, she was 28. And matter of fact, we share the same last name, to be crazy about it, be honest with you, right? But I remember it was something she told me back then. She was like, you know what? She said, you know why I fuck with you? She said, because you real mature. She like younger dudes. That she did, you know, said you're immature and stuff like that. She used to put me up on game. She said, you know what? Like a woman I can walk into a room and size a dude up, and I know within the first 5 seconds of seeing him whether I'm gonna give it to him or not. She was that decisive. And then she say, but at the same time, I can look at a cat and I know whether he full of shit or not before he even say a word. Like they talk about what females' intuition. Well, men have intuition too. Men, we just ignore our intuition. Women more, they kind of like lean more into it. But men have intuition too. You know what intuition is? When you have a feeling something ain't right. Yeah, man, something ain't right now, man. Something don't feel right. Your intuition telling you something. But most men, we ignore it. We suppress it. How many dudes, check this out. How many dudes been in the street before, been hustling, selling dope? I can tell you a story about me. I was in the street one time, right? Hustling, selling dope. And I went to go holler at a friend of mine. This a long time ago, so. And this guy was blowing his phone up. We were just talking this shit because I was finna leave his house and go back home. And I had some stuff on me. So his phone blowing up. He blowing up. He said, man, I said, what's up? He said, yeah, I got to get ready to go over here. Dude blowing me up. You know, he got to go make a sale. Bro, it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. My dumb ass, I say, man, you know what, man, don't worry about it, man. I'll take you over there. I'll take you over there. He was going to drive his own car. I just, you know, I'm getting in the car. I'll take you over there. I took him over there. It was a setup. But guess what? Guess what? Before I left the house, my intuition told me, man, you need to just go ahead and chill, man. Don't even go over there. My baby mama, who I was with at the time, was like, yeah, why you don't even go over there. It's late. So that was the warning right there from her. Then my intuition was like, don't even go over there. I ignored it, went over there anyways, and paid the price.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
We have intuition, we just ignore it. She said, I know when you're cheating. I can feel it. That intuition doesn't fail. He said, me and my homeboy were talking about this last night. Like, leave that one alone, dog. Hey, look here, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, let me drop these phone lines. He said, that's facts. That thick, tatted up, fine, tattoo face. I'm going to have to pass on that. I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, but see, when you reach a certain age, whether you male or female, you become a little bit more seasoned. It normally come around like when you hit your 30s, for women will mature a lot faster than the men. So, you know, I ain't talking about the ratchets. Every society have a group of ratchets. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about just women and men overall. Women are, you know, sometimes they catch on. They're a little bit more. We catch up later because right now we'll catch up a little later. It ain't that we're not smart. We're very smart, but we just catch up later. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because we're easily distracted. The women a little bit more. Some of them. I'm talking about the women I know. They're a lot more laser focused. They mind focus on the prize, and a lot of time we be looking at all other shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, everybody have intuition. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's just some shit I just ain't. I don't do I because this how I'm looking at it. Do I have the energy? Like this is how a seasoned woman and a seasoned man would look at it. Do I have the energy to sit down and talk to this bitch, or to sit down and talk to this dude? Hear what this nigga got to say. He hear what I got to say. Gotta try to get to know him. That take energy. Because you gotta try to get to know him. He gotta try to get to know you. That take energy. And then if the shit don't work out and I already feel some type of way in the beginning, then I just wasted my time. So when you reach a certain age, Your time is a lot more valuable. Because when you're young, when you got time on your side, you got time to waste. When you reach a certain age, you realize how valuable time is. So you treat it a little bit more carefully. True. Just so Six say seasoned and selective. Yes, when you become seasoned, you have to be selective. When you become seasoned, you have to be selective. That comes with it. There's no such thing as being seasoned and not selective. No such thing. Hello, David say facts, coach. Hey, shout out to Unique. What's going on? Hey, just so sick. What it say? He say, do I got the energy to care? Yeah, do I got the energy to care? Do I got the energy to even, like this bitch probably gonna want a nigga to pay her rent. Then I got the man. You get what I'm saying? And then the older chick, like, I ain't got time to be playing. Then I do it. I know what he want. He just want to get there. I just ain't got the time for that. I can play. I got my toy at home. I'd rather deal with that. I'd rather deal with that than even deal with. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get to know this motherfucker all over again. Get to know this motherfucker. Then coming over here. Then another thing too. When you become a little bit more seasoned, you know how to protect your energy a little bit better, right? Because like you don't want the spirits. You don't want them. That spirit shit real. You don't want them demonic spirits coming around you. You got to protect your space because you might have a motherfucker with some bad energy coming around you. Got that old demonic spirit. Then it's messing your whole vibe up. You trying to figure out, damn, why this shit ain't working out? Why I'm having a hang up right here? And it could be the motherfucker you choose to be around. True. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for that too. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, do I want to deal with this motherfucker? She said, Coach, you're on point. So a lot of times I just, you know what, dog? Yeah, I'm good, dog. I got quite a few female friends and some male friends as well. So we had these conversations. We had these conversations in the barbershop. I've had conversations like this in the beauty salon. You know what I mean? Because my cousin is a hairstylist. He ain't gay at all. Ain't nothing gay about him. He get more, you know what I mean? But he ain't gay at all. But yeah, he do. Like he started doing hair. And I'm like, man, that's a whole nother story there. But my cousin, man, yeah, I've been in there listening to these conversations. Like these are real folks conversations. Hey, this the only boxing channel you're gonna get that at. That's why I say I ain't no boxer. I can't really. We just can't just be boxing because we talk about all this shit now. Because that's where it's at. That's where it's at. No, for a peace of mind, like a peace of mind is. Listen, like, is this piece of ass? Or the women would say, this D, is it worth my peace of mind? Is it, I got my routine. I wake up at a certain time. I do this, and this. At this time, I'm winding down. At that time, I'm in the bed. Now, if I fuck with him, like, is that gonna mess my whole routine up? Like, do I want to invite this motherfucker in my space like that? You gonna start thinking about that. Men and women, like, for real, you gonna start thinking about that shit. Yeah. She said, you speaking the truth. Shout out to Freddie Chapman. Look at Freddie. Hey, Kitty said she been wanting to slap bomb. She just used Pap as an excuse. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, what it say? Brandon say, I ain't got time for mess or a nigga messing up my pH balance. She said her pH balance. He say most times it's not, Coach. Hey, Curtis, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what, dog? Damn. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know what I mean? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And I'm like, if you Papoose, you got to be asking yourself this, Pap. My poor brother, Poe Papoose, and my sister Claressa Shields. Bro, when you got a woman who love you like that, pulling up on light-skinned bitches, goddammit, keep my man's name out your mouth. You remember Didn't Will Smith slap Chris Rock for that? Keep my wife's name out your mouth. What the pap? And he slapped him and turned it over, and Chris Rock took it. Hey, bro, I got offended for him. Hey, shout out to Jay Blizzy. Hey, Jay Blizzy, you remember that? When Will Smith walked on stage and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, and he had his hands behind his back, and he took it. And I hear what people are saying in the corporate world. Like, people ain't robots. Well, he did the right thing. The white folks, he did the right thing. He showed so much class. He didn't stoop down he didn't stoop down to Will's level. You know, I commend Chris for doing that. Yeah, man, he would have did something. He probably would have lost all endorsements. Then it's two black men on stage fighting each other. That shit make us look bad as a people. I say, man, I get all of that. I get all of that, bro. I get all of that. I say, but fam, boy, you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that I've grown up with, family member, friend, or foe, that would have took that. Bro, like, I'm telling you, that's why I can't be in the corporate world. I'm not corporate material. I'm not corporate material. Because it's just some shit that I just can't, it ain't in my DNA to do. Not even for the money. I could have been sold out a long time ago, you know, to try to fit in if I wanted to. Even with this boxing shit. It's just with me, I'm standing on business. I'm standing on who I am, what I stand for, what I represent. I ain't compromising that for nobody. You know? So it's some that was with me when I first started. They fell off. And it's some that came after them. And what I notice is when you're traveling, and I want to say this before I drop the phone lines, this for all the younger folks that listen. Understand this. In life, when you're traveling, especially when you're traveling a far distance, there are some things that you're going to have to go through, right? And it's called trials and tribulations. You're going to have some heartaches, you're going to have some pains. You're going to have some good times, you're going to have some bad times. You're going to have some rough moments. And in the beginning, it's going to be a lot more bad times than good times. It's going to be a lot more rough moments than good moments in the beginning. Why? Because, you know, look at it like this. When you're climbing a mountain, you know, you got to be very careful how you climb that mountain. Because one wrong move, you're going to fall. And then you got to, if you live, get back up and try to climb back up the mountain. The climb up the mountain is very difficult. It takes a special individual that's willing to make that climb. It takes a special individual that's willing to go through the pain, the torment, and the turmoil that it's going to take to climb up the top of that mountain. And you may have some people that's with you when you first start out. But then as the journey gets a little bit more steeper and steeper and steeper, people start falling off. Then when you find yourself by yourself on your way to the top of that mountain, you're going to feel like giving up because you got the gravitational pull of the earth that's pulling on you because the gravity job is to keep you grounded. They don't want you to elevate and go up. So you're fighting through that. And there's going to be times that you're going to cry. There's going to be times that you're going to get frustrated. It's going to be times that you're going to want to quit. And it's going to be times that you very well may quit. But understand, that's a part of the journey. In order to get to where you're trying to go, you got to be willing to sacrifice some shit. And there's some people who fall off, they was the sacrifice. It wasn't meant for them to make it this far on this journey with you. When you feel like quitting, it's one thing that you gotta keep in mind. You gotta remember your why. Why are you doing this? Why you chose to make this path? So every time you feel like quitting, remember your why. You dig? Phone lines open, man, 530 494-9636.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man, phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. It's the Gwat. It's the Gwat. Is she right about stepping down for her man? It is with her. Some people feel that she did the right thing. Some people feel that she did the right thing. You get what I'm saying? I am not one of those people, but I get it. I do get it. I understand. As I said before, I understand her fan base very well. The men and the women. I understand. I have a psychological profile of what a typical Claressa Shields male groupie is like, and even the females. Like literally, they pretty much damn near one and the same. So, and I do get that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said before, what I do like about, I tell you what I don't like, and I tell you what I do like. What I don't like, I don't like the gang goofy shit. But however, I understand that the gang goofy shit is a necessary evil. So I do get that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Phone lines open, y'all. My bad. But what I do like, I like a person, caller, hold on. I like a person being them. She gotta do what, like, she gotta do what Sexy Red, like, I ain't gonna lie, I do not like Sexy Red at all. To me, she's the industry plant. You can't say all worth shit, but she came out with some good jingles and they hooked up with Drake. Then the machine got behind her. But what I do like about her, she honest. She's an honest hoe. And she let it be known that's what she is. She don't hide from that. Not saying that's Claressa Shields, but I'm saying she is the embodiment of ratchetness. Sukahani, they are the embodiment of ratchetness. The City Girls, the Young Miami, she is the embodiment. She's a sophisticated ratchet. They embrace that. Claressa need to embrace it. Stop trying to be something that, you're not no lady, you that. You the ratchet bitch of the boxing industry. Call her, what's your name? What you call her from?
Hey, what's good, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
ATL, talk to me.
What's happening, brother? Yeah, man, Claressa Shields, man, every real pimp needs somebody like that on their team. Just a flunky, a rich flunky who gonna spend all their money, gonna do whatever you say. You can play them, that's like, she like one of them chicks you ride with, got the seat reclined way back. You don't want nobody, to know that you with her or whatever. But she the type of chick that'll take a charge for you. You know what I'm saying? She'll go to jail for you and let you go home. You know what I'm saying? She's the type of chick that, you can get a debit card from her. You can run the debit card up. You can run the credit. You can misuse. You can mistreat her. She there for the mistreat. She there for the take it, man. So I can't fault Papoose, man. He found a sucker, man. And he gonna juice her. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is the type of chick that'll fight another chick for you. This is the type of chick that'll fight your wife. You ever seen two chicks fighting over one dude? That look crazy. I know I done seen it before. You got 2 or 3 chicks fighting over one dude. Who's sitting at the picnic table eating a plate of barbecue and some swine. 2 chicks fighting over. Well, Claressa Shields, bro, out of all the men in the world.
Hey, wait a minute. Bro, I just thought about what you said. She will fight Remy Ma over Papoose.
Yeah, literally. Go ahead.
Yeah.
She'll take a charge for you, Coach. She'll take a charge. Don't worry about that, Papoose. I got it. I ain't got no record. You know what I mean? You've been in and out. I take the charge for you. Don't worry about it. She one of them right there, man. Any real hustler, pamper player would appreciate having a chick like that. She'll throw hands with you in the club. She'll steal for you. She'll do anything for you, man. So I can't knock Papoose. Because Papoose like, man, I'm almost 50. I got a millionaire. She's 30-something years old. I get to smash when I want to. I get to use a credit card. I get to make money off of her. can't fault Papoose, man.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I can't fault Papoose. I can't fault him. You still married to Remy Ma. I can't fault him, man. But like I said, Coach, she I don't know what's wrong with her. She embarrassing herself, man.
Hey, man, look, man, she doing it in the name of love, bro. See, listen, the power of love, that four-letter word, it's an action. It's an action verb, right? And love is she's displaying her affection openly. She is defending her throne, her queenship, so to speak. She's defending her king, and she went and she laid the smack down on Alycia Baumgardner. So she did what she had to do, brother. Love is love and happiness, like Al Green say. Make you want to do wrong, make you do right. You know what I mean? Be like that.
It's like at the end of the day, that's a real player, a real pimp wet thing is to find somebody like Claressa Shields. She got bankroll.
Yeah.
She gonna let you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You come in and out of hive anytime you want. You can just run over, man. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. She gonna enjoy it. So I don't know. She got some low self-esteem or something like that, man. But it is what it is. Like I said, she'll take a charge for you, man. That's the type of girl you need sometimes. Somebody that'll take the charge,
Take that
for
charge.
you. For you to go home and be free.
Yeah, I need you to go up that road. Listen, hey, look here, baby. I need you to go. Listen, hold it down. Don't worry about it. When you go up the road, baby, I'm gonna take care. I just need to take that charge from the girl. All right, don't worry about it. We don't worry. I'm gonna take care of everything. Do you love me, baby? Like it's like gold in the Mac. Like gold in the Mac. Do you love me, baby? Yes, baby, I love you. Do you love me, baby? Yes. Would you take a charge of me, baby? Yes, baby. I take a charge for you. Would you die for me, baby? Yes. I'll get in front of a firing squad for you. That's what I want to hear, baby. Do you believe in me, baby? I believe in you, Pap. Do you believe in me, baby? Pap, I believe in you. Would you fight for me, baby? Yes, Pap. I'll fight all them hoes for you, Pap. Can I hold your credit card, baby? Yes, Pap. You can hold the credit card.
Driving the car, bring the car back on E. Don't even put no gas in the car, man. Everything you want to do, sit at home, laying on the couch playing PlayStation, don't do nothing, man. Just sit around and just milk it, man. Cap doing his thing, man. Cap is a player of the year, man.
Player from the Himalayas.
That's my call, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey. Where my dog at? There go Big Mason. Big Mason. Hey, Mason, check this out. Mason. Well, Coach Eddie made a valid point. Nigga need a soldier like that. Nigga need a soldier like that. He said, y'all saw those meals she be cooking? I know Pap be door dashing upstairs when she sleep. Man, shit. Hey, look here, man. Hey, Brandy. Brandy. See, Brandy, this what you got to realize, sis. See, check this out. Check this out. See, pimping, that's an old saying. Pimping ain't dead. You know what I mean? The whole.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I ain't look at it that way, but Coach ain't right. Papoose, he from Brooklyn now. The pimp hand strong. She from Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? So, there's some cold players come out of Flint now. There's some cold players come out of Flint, bro. I'm telling you. MC Breed, it's a lot of dudes. Listen, let me tell you something about Flint. There's some hustlers come out of Flint. I knew some guys back in the day. We already know everybody. A lot of hustlers come out of Detroit. You know what I mean? Detroit. So I used to hang around them cats like back in the day. We talking about like the early 90s. Shit, now, we probably like around 92, 93, 94. Got a chance. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's some sharp cats up there. But she acted like, I think what Papoose is, he my generation. Yeah, I think he was born in the 70s. Yeah, he was born in the 70s. I think he 17 years older than her. So Papoose got him a little tenderoni. I can't hate them. I can't hate the player. Hate the player. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. He's 17 years her senior. You get what I'm saying? The man putting the game down. I can't get mad at him for that there now. Curtis, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me, fam.
Listen, man. The way I see it, Claressa is getting the win. I respect that.
Yeah.
And maybe when it's all said and done, maybe she'll be the best woman to ever do it. That's possible, right? Okay. But my issue with her is this, bro. You know, I'm all about boxing, bro. Also, I think. And when I see her, bro, they're not talking boxing. You feel me? You know, they're talking about her personal life. And, you know, I keep hearing about a married man.
They
It's not a bad look, bro. Yeah, man.
Why did not talk about boxing when we talk about her? Why is that?
Bro, I don't know what's up with her, bro. Her personal life, I really don't care. But, bro, for me, this is a black eye for female boxing, bro. Hey, coach, think about this. Do you know how long it took for women boxing to get to where they are today?
Oh yeah. I mean, like a lot of stuff that Ann Wolf and Christy Martin and Layla Ali, a lot of those women back there, they paved the way for this right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the women, female fighters who know, they understand that. Now Claressa Shields don't, but the other women they pay homage here. So
correct. So listen, I said that probably 30 years now, man. And you know, bro, it's been a long road to the top. And women right now, they're popping, bro. That's the truth. I think it was ESPN that gave Jake Paul a huge contract for the ladies. So I applaud that. You know, so like I said, bro, when I see, you know, Claressa, bro, doing this and doing that, at my age, bro, yeah, man, I don't have time for this bullshit, bro, to be honest with you, bro. So for me, it's just a bad look for boxing, that's all. But let me ask you this, coach. Also, I was online earlier, fucking around on the internet, and I'm hearing that Claressa apologized to her. Is that true?
Nah, hell nah. You know, Claressa Shields and apology do not go together.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
so, you know,
no. Because she don't feel like she did anything wrong. So to apologize is for her to feel that she did something wrong. She don't feel like she did anything wrong. So she ain't apologize. I see.
Look, man, all she needs to do is change her ways, bro. You know, she should have more people, you know, liking her, bro, than disliking her. Because you know what, bro? She got the accolades, man, titles and all that, and resume. Yeah, sure, she's kicking ass, but it's her attitude, bro. You know what I mean? And again, for me, that's a bad look for boxing. That's all. Respect from New York. I'm out.
Shout out to Jay. Listen. You know, the girl in love. So hold on. Let me see how old Pap is. And this nigga my age, cause me and him in the same age group now. Again, I ain't mad at him now. You gotta call him a little. Let's see. Let me see. How old is Pap? Shit, this nigga might be around my age, ain't he? Let me see. How old? Let me see. There's some love and hip hop shit right here. I ain't gonna lie, this shit a lot more funner than cause these niggas don't want to, you know, let me see. Oh, he 48. Okay, he 48. Okay, cool. Okay, he 48. All right. Oh, he was born in 1978. 1978. 78 was a good year. 78 was a good year. The pimping was strong back then. Y'all don't know nothing about the 70s. That before y'all, a lot of y'all time. True. The pimping was listen, this how they put the pimping down. This how the pimping was put down, you know, back in the 70s.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
You know, you gotta have vision. See, a lot of y'all ain't got no vision. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Y'all got to have some vision. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, how you doing, sir? This Corey.
Corey from Miami. Talk to me.
How you doing, brother? Check this out, brother. So, hey, I was trying to call in yesterday. I couldn't get through, but I got through today. Check this out. See, the Gwat getting some good stick, bro. That's all that going on with her. She never had no good wood. Pap over there dropping game on her. Getting no wood.
Yeah.
That's all you get, brother. Hey,
man.
Hey, coach. She already insecure. Pap come through, swoop her up, save her.
Yeah.
You know,
say it with her money. Say it with her money. Like, you know, that's the pimp game now. Yeah, baby, you know, let me manage you, baby. Baby, let me manage you, baby. Baby, I can take you to Heavenly Heights. You saw what I did. You saw what I did for Rem. You saw what I did for Rem. Look at her. Look, I can do the same for you. You can do the same for me, Pap. Yeah, I can do the same for you. Like, cause she so yeah.
Hey, coach. Hey, he don't came in there, coach, slid in there, played up on the, you know,
put that meat on her. He put that meat on her. Put that wood on her. Put that wood in her life.
Hey, coach. Gave her the business. Now, you know, she all down here. And so now is she wrong for hitting that girl? Man, look. That's the oldest thing in the book. Okay. You got a cutie pie.
Yeah.
PYT. Yeah. All the men love the other girl. Everybody thinks he just, you know, a cutie pie. I believe the Gwat be sitting in the mirror talking to herself about this girl. She ain't better than me. Yeah. I don't know. But everybody, he in the bed. Fuck her. Woo, woo. The girl ain't stunning you.
Yeah.
You go ahead and go over there, bother that damn girl, hit that girl. She ain't did nothing to you. She probably ain't saying nothing about that. I ain't never heard her even really.
No, she said something 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah. That was 2 years ago. They seen each other. They seen each other after that. Yeah, they don't had a couple of arguments since then.
Hey, coach, see, that good wood had you know, hanging out in front of the high, laying in the bushes, shit like that. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, hey, shit. So that's, you know, that's all that going on, bro. Hey, a nigga from the BA don't slid up in a coach and got her. Yeah. Straight up, brother. Yeah. All right, then.
All right, man. Shout out to Corey, man. MIA stand up, Dade County. Born and raised in the county of Dade. Hey, yeah, you get what I'm saying? You know, he don't came and put that. This how we talk in Florida. This how we talk in Florida. Like we say, put that meat up, that wood. You know what I mean? Put it up in the live. He put it in the live right quick. That's how this. Like you hear it? This how we talk. You know, you hear some of this Florida, this old country slang we got. Yeah. He put it in the live right quick. Not live. Yeah, he put that wood in the live. You know what I mean? So she kind of crazy right now because I think she 30. She 30 like again. Boy, let me tell you something. I ain't mad. Listen, how can you be mad at Pap? The pimp game strong.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
See, y'all got to know how to collectivize. See, that's the problem. See, my sister, the collectivization of the matter allows the perpendicular square to get between the atom within the metaphor of the diaphragm in order for us to come back and lay wood. I mean, knock on wood. You dig? Put it up in your life. You see what I'm saying? Make him a wife. You see what I'm saying? And then you bring the money back to daddy, baby. Because guess what? Do you believe in me, baby? Yes, Pap, I believe it. Matter of fact, this he go to phone call. He go to phone call. Like Papoose is literally like downstairs in the car. You know what I mean? Like, okay, put it this way. This what this is. Just imagine a clingy female. Clingy. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't move 2 inches without her being on your ass. Clingy do that too in reverse. Clingy ass man, like, God damn, every time I turn around, the nigga in my face, I can't get no space. I can't go to the bathroom by myself. Nigga, wanna go to the bathroom with me, girl? She did, God damn. Girl, I was trying to use the bathroom. I was trying to do number 2 last night, girl. And that nigga said he gonna stand right there and smell it. True. Anyway, there's some niggas like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. So they're in the house. They're in the house. It's 10 minutes after 4. No, not 10 minutes after 4. It's 10 minutes till 5. 4:50. p.m. 4:52 p.m. He downstairs getting ready to go in the car. She don't call him. Pap, I miss you already. I miss you already, baby. Baby, I miss you already. Yo, shorty. Hey, listen, babes, listen. This is getting kind of weird now. Listen, I was just upstairs 2 minutes ago. I know, but you don't understand. You don't understand how much I love you. I love you, Pap. I love you. And you know, I beat the bitch about you. I beat the bitch. I even beat that bitch Remy Ma. You want me to beat that for you? Shorty, you talking crazy now, shorty. You know, that's my wife. That's my wife. You told me I was your wife. You told me I was your wife. Listen, you are my wife. You are my wife. But listen, baby, I've just been going for 2 minutes. I'm finna go down to the bodega. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come back. So I'm saying, don't worry about it. Okay. So okay. I tell you what. Okay. So you know, talk to me the way you were talking to me earlier today, Pap. You know, do you love me, baby? Yes, Pap, I love you, baby. You know, you want to be with me, baby? You know, I want to be with you, Pap. Would you fight for me, baby? Hell yeah, I'll fight for you. I slapped that bitch Alycia Baumgardner for you. You know what I mean? Would you catch a charge of me, baby? I do life in prison for you. You know what I mean? True. Yeah. Hold on. See what this is. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, Coach. This is Ashley from Chicago.
Ashley from the Chi. Talk to me.
Okay, so first, should Caleb Plant be banned from boxing fights since he slapped the hell out of Jamal Charlo?
No.
If that's not the case, then I feel like Claressa, she should not be banned because that's what fighters, a lot of times in combat sports, that's what they do. They'll see each other at different events. They'll get into it. I understand for Claressa and Alycia, they're female, so maybe the higher ups look at it a little bit different. Also, factoring in what you said earlier, Claressa, you know, maybe how some people view her, the not attractive dark-skinned girl versus the lighter tone, prettier girl, like just by default, her going off or getting violent outside of the ring, she's going to be deemed aggressive versus if Alycia comes with that same energy, just by default, she may not be deemed, you know, aggressive. So
was she right? Was she right to step to Alycia Baumgardner about Papoose? Because that's what this whole issue was about.
For me personally, I mean, if you want to talk about, some people say settings or different things like that. I mean, she can. Me personally, I would not. But me personally, I wouldn't be with him because he is married. And she, to me, is greater than that or whatever. But if that's her choice that she wanted to do, you know, she made that choice and that was the outcome. But I don't think that it qualifies her to be banned, like trying to paint her as this, oh my goodness, this volatile boxing chick. That's my point of view.
All right, I understand that. So I'm gonna correct you on the Caleb Plant situation. So the Caleb Plant situation, do you know why Caleb Plant slapped Jamal Charlo?
I mean, yes, because he grabbed his beard. Yes, he grabbed his beard inside of the weigh-ins, and then he caught him in the hallway or in the back and slapped him. So I'm just saying how, you know, that to me was way worse than this here.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like,
but the Caleb Plant situation and this situation, there's no comparison. See, the key element in this is this. The reason why Jamal Charlo got slapped is because Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo physically put his hands on Caleb Plant twice, pulled on his beard, his facial hair.
Right.
In this situation, Claressa Shields got violent and slapped Alycia Baumgardner because she was talking shit. She said she'll beat my ass right now. That's what fighters talk about. But it started because she stepped to her about Papoose. She said, "Stop talking about my relationship. Keep my man name out your mouth." That's what started the whole thing. That was it. So that told me that she came there specifically for the purposes of doing what she did. So.
Okay. See, I didn't know. I see. Okay. So I didn't know that she like went over to her section and
she did.
Got at her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Alycia wasn't walking around. What that bitch? Claressa Shields. I'm gonna step this hole. No, it wasn't doing that. You know. But Claressa Shields.
Okay.
That's how she moved. Yeah, she did that.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then whatever the consequences after that, then she got to deal with it.
All right. Well, shout out to Ashley. Salute. Shout out, stand up. Yeah. See, everybody forget that part. That's the part. Like they could use the Caleb Plant situation, and I know. And the sister, she acknowledged that. Ashley was like, I remember that, coach. He did. So like one guy retaliated from someone putting hands on him. The other person hit a person that was unprovoked. Like motherfuckers say they want to say out their mouth, but when you put your hands on somebody, that's it. Now, that's one. Then two, but I do get what you're saying. When these fighters, they talking shit, stuff like that happen. That is true. You know what I mean? Stuff like that do happen. That is true and stuff like that. But we have to acknowledge why it happened. See, they can't skip over that part. You went to that event. Again, let's look at this one more time. I know Claressa is defending her man. She's in love. I get it. She's in love with Papoose. I get it. She loves us some Papoose, and she gonna ride for whatever. But you pulled up at an event of your ops. You don't like Jake Paul. You don't like anything about MVP. You openly diss them, talk shit about them. You don't like none of their fighters. You talk shit about Shadeja Green. You talk shit about Baumgardner. You talk shit about Katie. You talk shit about Amanda. You talk shit about like just everybody over there. You don't like nothing over there. That's fine. So what I'm trying to fathom, like somebody help me understand this. Because again, I only have a GED. I'm from a city called Tampa, Florida, West Tampa housing projects. I grew up on government cheese and free lunch. Government cheese, spam sandwiches, mayonnaise sandwiches, free lunch, Wonder Bread. I came up in the era where we used to go to the ice house on Rome and purchase ice. They'll put a block of ice out there on a fish hook, and you can like get an ice pick and get your I came up in that era. So you gotta understand, like, make me understand what would make me want to go to an event of surrounded by motherfuckers that I don't even fuck with and they don't even fuck with me. True. And then when I hear the conversation in the video, what the Gwat fans are not talking about is the obvious. She initiated that and she stepped to that girl about Papoose. You hear her saying it prior to the slap. Keep your hand. Yeah, matter of fact, don't be talking about my relationship on the internet. Don't be talking about Papoose. Keep his name out your mouth. Like she was literally saying that. Like you just gonna skip over that. How you skip over the most important part? So I'm just lost. Phone lines over, man. Somebody help me understand that. 530-494-9636. Again, I'm not mad at Pap. Like Pap, man, the pimp game strong, man. The man doing his thug thizzle. If he got somebody, and listen, man, like again, all right. Like they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. Papoose, I do anything for you. Pap, what you need? You want my platinum card or my black card? Well, shorty, me, I had the platinum yesterday. Just give me the black card. Okay, Pap, go get I'll go get a black card. Now, I like the way you managing me, Pap. I like the way you managing me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's managing her career. She got that 360 deal with Win Records. Right now, we trying to recoup. No, they say she got $8 million now. That's what she put out. Her and Pat, they did a little press conference. They say she got $8 million deal. That's what they say. With Salida Promotions, I don't even know what Salida Promotions do. I mean, I know, like, I don't never do Salida Promotions promote fights. I've never seen Claressa Shields at a Salida Promotions event. She's at more MVP events of her ops than she is Salida Promotions. Do anybody know what Salida Promotions do? I don't see them throwing events like MVP. And then Win Records. What the hell is Win Records? Do they have any artists on tour? Are they down with Jay-Z? Like a record deal and a boxing deal? Like, is it a 360 deal? We got to recoup the, you know what I mean? Did she get $8 million up front? We just ask. So she got $8 million deal, the Gwat. I don't understand what the problem. If you getting all this money, you got $8 million, shit's so good and that, why would you go to an event of your ops? What, you gonna slap everybody who talking about your relationship with Papoose? Everybody talking about your relationship with Papoose. Everybody. You gonna slap everybody? That won't be a good idea. So, that's it. You are a public figure. So let me explain to you how this go. for those who might be a little slow. When you are a public figure, the key word is public. Public meaning everybody can see. You are a figure in the eyes of the public, in the midst of the public. You are the bright little star that's shining just a little bit brighter than everyone else. So people are going to gravitate towards your light, whether it's the funny light, the gang goofy light, the ratchet light, whatever. Whatever the reason they gravitate towards you is the reason why they're gravitating towards you. And when you go online posting stuff for the whole world to see, you in essence, it's not your business anymore. It's everybody else's business. You know, my mama Betty Jean, she was a smart woman, very wise woman, born 1944. And not 44, 44. And she said, you know what, son? If you want to keep something in your business, keep it to yourself. Like nobody has to know what goes on behind closed doors or in your personal life. Ain't nobody got to know about none of that. You got some people who date and they be real discreet. They keep that out in the public eye. Or some of the motherfuckers who date, the person who they fucking with, they don't even want to be in the public eye. But when you embrace the public eye and you do everything in front and it's all about me, and I want to be seen and I want this and I want that. I'm the loudest, I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, I'm the sassiest, I'm the ratchetest. I'm going to fight. I'm going to take out for my man, this and that. I'm slap a bitch, light skin. I'm going to do all that. So, okay, this is what come with it. Don't want the smoke, want the attention, but then when the smoke and the attention come, you have a problem with it. This what come with it. Why you sitting there talking about her? Because I want to. This what I do. True. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Salute, Coach. It's Akila Kareem.
Shout out to the lovely Akila. Talk to me.
Coach, let me ask you some serious. Now, if God forbid, if anything was to happen medically wise or emergency wise with Papoose, Claressa Shields couldn't make no decisions on what happened with him. They would have to call Remy Ma. He couldn't make no decisions for him. God forbid if anything was to happen.
Yeah.
So she's actually fighting over somebody that does not belong to her. He's a married man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so what does he do? What does he do?
Yeah. No, I didn't even think about that. You make a valid point. I didn't even look at it that way. But you're right.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that situation happens, he's at the hospital. Remy Ma comes to the hospital. What's going to happen? Remy Ma going to say, "Doctors, get her out of here. She has no say over nothing," and she don't. So she's making a fool out of herself, fighting over this a married man. Girl, bye, please. All right, Coach, that's my call. I just was thinking about that. I was like, this girl's a dumb broad.
What you got to understand. See, Akila, see, you from New York. And see, he from Brooklyn. Exactly. So, he like the man, some men admire him because what he's been able to do is find him, because she's 18 years younger than him. So he's old enough to be a father. But he was able to take that and give her some inspiration, breathe life into her, make her believe in herself. And he's taking her to heavenly heights right now. What you got to say about that?
Well, I swear for God, he ain't doing no good job at it and helping her feel better about herself. He ain't doing no good job. like my grandmother used to say, I swear for God, he's not doing a good job. So that's my call. Folks.
All right, shout out to Akila. I swear for God. Yep. I see her grandmother, Akila grandmother from the South. Got to be from the South. That's what we talk. I swear for God. We don't say I swear before God. I swear for God. I swear for God. That's some old country shit right there. I swear for God. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, Jamie, man, where Jamie at? What she said? She said, I'm dark skinned and I don't like Claressa Shields. What's the next goalpost y'all going to push? What was this? See, this is what's this shit all over again. They had the light skin, dark skin war going on in the 80s. I remember that shit, boy. I remember that. I remember like it was yesterday, boy. I'm telling you. And it's like yesterday, right? Like Leo from H-Town called yesterday. He was talking about, AB, she did, she that, she thought, Claressa Shields and this and that. And I'm like, he was taking personal shots. Adrien Broner said this and that. But what he didn't talk about was Adrien Broner literally lied. Because he ain't show no proof of any of that shit he said about her, one. I say then two, he threw Tony Harris's name in it. He said, yeah, man, Tony did this and that, and we got video footage. And Tony Harrison denied that shit. He said, man, look, whatever AB got going on, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's a goddamn lie. Literally, he said that was a lie. But because you don't like her, you choose to believe what you want to believe because you drawing a hard line in the sand. And I said, what that tells me is this. More than likely, like, again, a lot of dudes, like I said before, man, you got some women who are blessed to just get men. Then we have to try. Now, I don't know if the men are quality or not, but I'm just saying, And then, like, life ain't fair. There's nothing fair about life. Like, everything is not created equal. But everything works within the ecosystem of the planet. So, you got some motherfuckers that's tall and they're short. Some motherfuckers that's fat or skinny. You got motherfuckers that was created as ants. You got elephants. You have lions, cheetahs, tigers, bears, all different kind of species, different kind of bears. You got pigeons. There's levels. You have seagulls. You have hawks. You have eagles. You got everything is created how it was created. And in this society, the entitled society, yeah, man, it ain't fair. It got to be like this and that. Nigga, life ain't fair. Nothing in creation was created fairly. Everything in creation was created unequal. I mean, everything was equal, but unequal. Because some things in creation have more might than others. But everything is created for a specific purpose. To benefit what it was created to benefit. So I'm like, some of these niggas be telling on themselves, like, bro, like, some of these dudes, they can't handle rejection very well. They probably was female, like, some niggas be mad at chicks because, oh, man, she pretty, she red, she thinks she all that. Like, dudes go to projecting how they feel because they probably got rejected by a chick like that. Like my homeboy, light-skinned Leon. That's why I told y'all that story about light-skinned Leon. Leon from Long Beach with the cat eyes. Every woman in the chat, especially in this area, probably don't went through that. How many niggas you don't turn down and they got mad and started cursing you out? I'll fuck you in, bitch. I ain't want you. Oh, you didn't want me, bitch. Now I'm a bitch and you don't want me. But you were just trying to holler at me though. Some niggas can't take rejection at all. So they be mad. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Harvey.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Slickback's name is Papoose. Okay. I don't understand what you mean by that, but yeah, I know dudes like that. Adrien Broner just showed you that. Chick turned Adrien Broner down. It hurt his ego. I'm him. Carla, hold on. AB said, I'm him. I don't care nothing about no pretty bitches, none of these bitches. I'm him, bro. I'm him, bro. So his ego got big. And so he couldn't handle, like, it was for him. It was like, it's the audacity that this bitch had the nerve to turn me down. I'm AB. No, you a drunk. Nobody like a drunk. Yeah, they laughing and kicking and stuff on camera because it's good for ratings. You good for views. You good for hee-hees and ha-has. People say AB back on top. He making money in the streaming world. I'm like, nah, AB still at the bottom. Because y'all equating success with being seen and the perception of bringing and making money. But the man liver is not on top. So you say, man, he do what he want to do. He grown. Why you worried about it? Not worried about it. But I'm going to talk about it. There's something wrong with your mind. That's all I'm saying. I'm like I'm cut from a different cloth than you niggas. That's the issue. I see things from a total different perspective. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this coach did it 2 times, man.
2 times.
Oh, I had to call back, man, because, and I'm honest, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm a reformed player and pimp, man, and this is bringing back so many memories of my player days back in the ATL. Man, I used to hang with this old pimp, JD. He used to take me around in the Range Rover, ride around, and we pick up all the money from the girl. He was showing me how to be a pimp. He was grooming me to be a player. And the pimp, I remember the first player ball I went to. I ain't even lying. I was surrounded by so many pimps and so many players, man, at the ballroom down there. And they just kept saying, pimp, pimp parade, pimp parade, man. You should have seen all the players I was around, man. I'm talking about, I couldn't believe it, man.
What year this was? What year this was?
This was 2000.
Oh, 2000?
2021.
I thought you were going to say 79. Man. I thought you were going to say 79.
Oh no, I ain't that old, Cole. But it was 2000. I was expiring pimp though. But I ain't lying though. I went to a players ball, man. And man, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, man. I was surrounded by so many pimps and so many players. Cause you got to remember from the ATL.
Yeah.
What got that outcast? All the players, all the pimps, players ball.
Yeah.
Down south, living down south, and what you think it'd be 9 times out of 10, like me. Pimps. 8-ball and MJG. Cause we was brought up in the pimp game, man. So I know all about the pimping and the player, man. That's why I'm saying with Papoose. The Papoose, he doing his thing, man. He got him one. He got him a bottom chick right now.
Yeah, the bottom
chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doing his thing. I can't knock him, man. He told the girl she was beautiful. He raised her self-esteem up, put some new clothes on her, put some design on her, let her get her hair done, her wig done, eyelashes, fingernail painted, and then he put out there for all the other men to lust after, to even validate what he just did for her, to prove the true pimp game. Now her head blowed up like a balloon. All he got to do is sit back and just collect the dividends, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Rubbing his hands together, collect the dividends, man.
Rubbing his hand like the bird.
I didn't want to call.
Rubbing his hand like the bird, man.
Like,
You're like, yeah.
Hey, this ain't no different what IC did with Coco. No different.
Yeah.
IC had Coco. Got on it. Yeah, man. This old school. Tiffany is the oldest profession in the world, Coach. It's the oldest profession in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just was, it just brought back memories, man, of just being a young player, a young aspiring pimp, wanting to get my feet wet in the game, man, and you know what I'm saying? I got a tear in my eye. Like Bill Haney was a player. He was a pimp.
Yeah. Old smooth talking Bill.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Old smooth talking Bill. I heard it. They say his pimping legendary. He used to hang out with Iceberg Slim in San Francisco. You know what it means? No, not Iceberg Slim. What's my main man name? Phil Mo Slim. Phil Mo Slim over at San Francisco. He hanging out with Phil Mo, getting the game, soaking up that good game, putting the pimping down. So, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't hanging around no hamburger pimps, you know what I'm saying? We hanging around the real pimp, no hamburger pimps, man. Man, let me look at all this phone, man. I'm trying to live right, man.
All right, shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see, it's all about the pimping.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, man. See what it is. We gotta put the game down. See, we put the game down. You get what I'm saying? It's 2026, and they passing these laws that try to keep a pimp in life in prison. Like in Texas, they got a law that if you a pimp, if you got two women, and they come out and say that, yeah, man, you You know, they find out you were pimping 2 women. They got a law in Texas. They'll give you a life sentence for being a pimp with 2 women because they trying to say, okay, look, you had her bringing you money into some kind of enterprise and stuff. I say, damn, you can catch a body and won't get life, but then if a nigga get caught with 2 hoes, goddamn it, y'all trying to give him life in prison? God damn. True. Bro, that man, Texas man, shit, God damn, bro, like shit, fam. Listen, that's a little too much. Don't y'all think?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, the pimp, you know what I mean? Like, God damn, the pimping. Yeah, see the pimping, pimping has always been pimping since pimping. So I ain't mad at Cat, man. I mean, not Cat off. I ain't mad at Papoose, man. Papoose doing his thing. Claressa Shields, I don't really necessarily know. Some people feel she right. Some people feel she wrong. Of course, if you support her, she right. And if you don't support her, she wrong, whatever the case may be. Me, I ain't got a dog in the race, but me personally, I think she's totally wrong in this situation. The reason why I think she's totally wrong in this situation is because it was the intent. You went there for the sole purposes of doing what you did. And so instead of instead of just coming out saying that, how do I know? Because you literally stepped to this girl in the beginning of the conversation for what was shown on video. You tell me, yes, you stay out of my relationship. Don't keep that name out your mouth to be talking about my relationship on the internet, and don't worry about me and all that. So that was about. So you went there for the sole purposes. I'm finna find this bitch in the VIP. I'm coming here. I'm finna step this whole. She better keep that name out of her mouth. So that's what this is all about. And the optics is you went to an event of a group of people who you don't fuck with, to step to a woman about your married boyfriend. And that's what you really slapped her for. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're not gonna skip over that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, I'm like, Florida now. Florida a mofo too now. It's a mofo here too now. Yeah, you get caught slipping in Florida, boy. They will Bama-lam your ass. They will Bama-lam your ass. And I don't think it works in Louisiana. I think Louisiana, motherfucker. Florida, they real hard and tough on violent crimes. Bro, this is the wrong state that you want to catch a violent crime in. This state right here. This state do not play. They will make an example out of your ass. And if you are a out-of-towner that's coming to Florida, and you want to get wild and raggedy and all that stuff. I'm saying now, if you're a celebrity, then celebrities have certain privileges that the average everyday person in society don't have. Like if I would have got caught up in the shit on camera that Tank got caught up with, they'll have me under the jail right now. Or I'll be doing some time like right now. You get what I'm saying? But when you are a celebrity, whether you black or white, you have something called celebrity privilege. Because you have resources, you have money, you can afford some of the things in life that's going to help you beat that crime than other people don't. So I'm saying if you are a regular average mofo and you get caught up in some serious like violent shit, they gonna MC Hammer your ass. True. These motherfuckers do not play. See, me, I don't have a problem with the laws because I don't break them. There's an old saying, right? I remember when I was young, in closing. I remember when I was younger, I was in the street. I told you I was a YN, professional YN. Did good at my job as a YN. I used to couldn't stand the police. And when I thought about it, I said, why you ain't like the police so much? Because I was a criminal committing crimes. And I didn't like the police because the police job was to bust the criminals and put us in jail for committing crimes. no matter how justifiable the criminal act that I was committing might have been, how I rationalized it, I understood that these people are the enemy because of a choice that I'm choosing to make to break the law. So I said, the only people who really got a problem with police are criminals. If you, most like everyday blue collar working person in society really don't have a problem with the police. And they're not even really having those issues with them. Now there are some cases where, you know, some shit pop off, you know, that ain't the norm. I'm just saying from my mindset, my perspective, right? If you're a regular average motherfucker, you bring your ass down here with that bullshit, it's a whole lot of people I know from New York that came from New York. Brooklyn niggas. It's something about Brooklyn niggas. I don't know what it is about Brooklyn. Brooklyn niggas are some of the toughest motherfuckers out of, they gotta be the toughest out of New York. They come to Florida, not all of them, but they come to Florida. I can tell you some stories. They come, listen, there's a saying in this state. You come down here on vacation, you leave on probation, and you come back on a violation. Get caught up, they will put your ass on papers in a minute, on probation. Yeah, these motherfuckers here don't play, boy. I can tell you that. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, they guess what? They like to make an example out of towners. You from out of town? Oh, they really, you know, this motherfucker from out of town. Yeah, motherfucking yeah. Where you from? New York? Oh, he from New York. Yeah, we finna get this motherfucker right here. Boy, listen, you from New York? Oh yeah. Yeah, they're on your ass. Just don't get caught up in shit. Now, again, I don't worry about the police or none of that because I ain't breaking no laws. I don't even get pulled. And if I do get pulled, I know the procedure. I roll the window down. I stick both of my hands out of the window. Officer come up to me. He said, man, why you got both of your hands out of the window? I said, because I want you to see my hands so you'll know that I don't have anything in my hands. Because I got PTSD from the past. Okay, you can put your hands back in. Okay, cool. And the car gonna be off. He say, you have a license and registration? I said, yes, sir, I do. My license is in my back pocket. Do I have your permission to reach for it? Yes. I'm not reaching for a weapon. I don't have any drugs. If I had a weapon, you know, you'll know. I'll show you the permit and everything. But anyways, I'm reaching for the wallet. Here you go. Your registration. My registration is in my glove compartment. Do I have your permission to reach for it? Yes, you do. Look, I'm going to keep one hand here. I'm going to reach for it. Pull it out slow. Here you go. You know, because that's a routine I have whenever I get pulled. I don't want it to be no misunderstandings. I thought he was reaching for something. Something. I ain't finna be playing these crackhead games with you. This how I do it. You got some weed in the car? Yes, I do. I'm legal. Here go my ID. Oh, okay. Have you been smoking? No, I ain't smoked that. That's against the law. Smoking and driving is like being impaired. It's like drinking and driving. I didn't do that. Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Williams. I'm just give you a warning this time. Just go ahead on. That's it. I serve them to death. When I get pulled, it's always sir with me. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, sir, no. Yes, sir, and no, sir will get you out of a lot of situations. Yes, sir, and no, sir will get you out of a lot of situations. There's a lot of situations I gotten out of because of my attitude. When I was young, I was the young dude that be like, oh, pussy ass cracker, what the fuck they pulling me for, man? Y'all always pulling a nigga. That's how I handled the situation when I was young. Very foolishly. Now that I'm in my advanced years, whenever I get pulled by the police, yeah, how you doing, officer? Here go my license right here. It's in my back pocket. Do I have your permission to reach for it? Okay, cool. Is your body cam on? All right, thank you. Pull that up. All right, here you go. The registration in my glove compartment. Do I have your permission to reach for it? Okay, I'm not reaching for any weapons. I'm not trying to harm you or anything. I know you have a family. You want to get back home to your family, and I want to get back home to my family. So he goes, let me reach for it. Here you go. It's just like when I got pulled with Bud. Motherfucking crackers pulled them. 2 of them came to the car, one on the left and one on the right. We 4 deep in this electric car. License and registration. Well, I left my wallet, but registration right here. Yeah. Do you have any firearms in the car? Well, yes. I'm legally licensed to carry. My security right here, 6'5", 260 pounds. Security with the bulletproof vest and the firearm on the side of his hip. His retention holster. Yeah, he, legal security. Get out of the car! Get out of the car already! Wait a minute, man. Goddamn, what the fuck is? Where this come from? Nigga, I'm complying. What's up? Get out of there, and then the muffler door down, then they come, and they're like, okay, unbuckle the seatbelt. Look, you got the gun in my face. I'm not reaching for anything. I'm going to unbuckle the seatbelt. Don't shoot. Draw down on me in the back seat. Pull little old me. And the chick. Get out of the car. Everybody hands up. Yep, look, man. Take the seatbelt off. I ain't taking that seatbelt off. I said take it off. No. I say, look, man, you got the gun in my face. If I reach for that seatbelt, all I know is you can shoot me and say, you thought I was reaching for something. I'm not falling for that one. You might get me, but you ain't gonna get me like this. That's the oldest trick in the book. So it took some time to convince me to take that seatbelt off. All right, look. Well, just listen, keep one hand in the air and reach with the other hand. I said, okay, let me talk you through this. Finna go reach. These some nasty crackers. Them some nasty crackers in goddamn Omaha. Them crazy crackers were nasty. All right, look, man, hand in the air. Look, there's a sweater covering the belt buckle, covering the seat belt buckle. There's nothing under the sweater. I don't want to touch it because I don't want you to shoot me saying that I was reaching under the sweater. No, just go ahead. I'm not going to shoot you. Yeah, all right. So see, this how I talk to them. When I get pulled by the police, I talk to them like they're 5 years old. True. When you get pulled by the police, the name of the game is to survive the encounter. Now, some people can get mad at the police. God damn it, man, why you motherfucker pull me over? Jump out the car, snatch the doggone ticket from your hand. Some people can do that. They don't look like me, but I'm just saying some people can do that. Not all, but some. Not all, because some of them get bammed too. So, you know what I mean? So I just want to throw that out there. I want to dedicate this show to them.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey man, shout out to the callers, man. Shout out to the lovely. Shout out to Akila. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ashley. Hey, okay. Shout out to Corey. Hey, okay. Jamie. Hey, okay. Coach Eddie. Hey, okay. Shout out to the lovely Akila. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Hey, okay. Shout out to light skin. Hey, okay. shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Hey, okay. Shout out to Schoolo. Hey, okay. Shout out to my main man Jimmy from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Daniel. Hey, okay. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Hey, okay. Shout out to Tegra. Hey, okay. Shout out to Lonnie. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jay Blizzy. Hey, okay. Shout out to who else we got, man? We got shout out to Clinton. Hey, okay. 50. Listen, shout out to 504 Josh. Hey, okay. Shout out to J Rob from DC. Hey, okay. Shout out to my main man Amaro. Hey, okay. Let's see, we got Amaro. Shout out to Yarmis. Hey, okay. Shout out to trying to make sure I get all the sisters. Shout out to Nikki. Hey, okay. Shout out to Tegra. Hey, okay. Shout out to Clinton. Hey, okay. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Hey, okay. Who's this? Shout out to Karma. Shout out to Karma Cartel. Karma Cartel in the building. Hey, okay. What'd you say? She said I just moved from Florida to Texas. So both these states off the chain. yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to 74th Street. Bishop Bullwinkle. Shout out to Ron Ultra. We got 74th Street, Ron Ultra. We got Carmen Cartel. We have shout out to Mr. T. My main man, Big Mason. Shout out to the Cardenas. Shout out to we got Dr. Paul. Shout out to my main man, the one and only Mr. Ham. Shout out to what's my brother name? I forgot it. Oh yeah, shout out to Rick, man. Southside, Rick from the Southside. And we're gonna give everybody else a shout out right after these. Where we at? Right after these. Where's my messages? Where's my video? Oh, right after these messages. Shout out to Dr. Mario as well. We can't forget about Schoolo. Listen to Lady Candy say catch you tomorrow. Say catch me tomorrow. Shout out to who else? Hey, man, shout out to that boy from the Bronx, man. G5 from the Bronx. Salute to my brother. Hey, shout out to Rob, man. Shout out to Rob. Rob dropping that $2 super chat. Matter of fact, when he dropped the $2 super chat, we got to hit him with the
Down from the bar.
Listen, shout out.
On stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Bishop Bullwinkle. Shout out to Miss Dee. Dr. Boxing. Shout out to Mr. Bori. We have Dr. Mario. We got my main man Schoolo. And anyone else that I may have forgotten, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're gonna have another good show. Y'all know what time of TI is. We know how we do it over here. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Much love to the family, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe this show, and let everybody know, man. We here to stay, baby. You dig?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.